Good afternoon, folks. I do hope you're all well. Well, I say afternoon, it's early evening to be honest with you, but it's not bad out there. I hope it's alright where you are. Right, showbiz news. What we've got today? We've got 3 or 4 subjects today. We'll start with the Lineker brothers. Yes, they've been pictured together this weekend for the first time in 17 years. 17 years, yes. They've got together for Gary's young son Harry's wedding. I think they've had it on Ibiza there, and they've gone down there to have the do before the wedding, and obviously the wedding itself. And then, at this moment in time, they're both back together. I'm thinking to myself, hey up, Gary's lost his earn, he's lost a job, hasn't he? He'll be short of a few quid. He knows that Wayne's got the facilities over there, and there's every chance of a freebie. He thought, let's build a few bridges here, let's make it look like we want to be friends again. I think it'll last a week. A week further down the line, it'll be the Cold War all over again, I'm pretty sure about that. In the photographs, they both look pretty happy. Well, I say they look pretty happy. Gary looks pretty happy. You can't tell with Wayne, after all that work he's done his mush, you can't tell. But I think he looks alright, I think he does. Although it's going to cost him a few bob. Who else have we got? Clint Eastwood. His young son Scott there, one of, I think, 7 children, has said, oh, don't worry about me dad. He turned 95 a couple of days ago now, did Clint. He said, me dad's doing fine. His partner might have gone from the planet, but he's been okay. He's one of these survivors, is my dad. He said he doesn't complain, he doesn't moan, he just gets on with it. He said he was born during the Depression. He said, and then he's seen the Second World War. He's seen a lot of people struggling. He said he doesn't moan, he just gets on with it. And he's hammered it into us all. We're all the same. Who else did they have? Another, Lorraine Kelly. They're on to her again today. Only a week after the big revamp there at ITV, where they bullet lots and lots of people, and they change lengths of show times and the amount of weeks we're going to get them on our screens. Only a week later, Lorraine swanned off again. Old Ramby's presented this morning. Yeah, Lorraine's nowhere to be seen. She's saying to her followers, because she's still got a couple, she's doing a new show in that, I think, was it Alaska or something like that? I think it was. So she's sort of got an excuse, but I don't think she really has. She should be fronting a show. Her hours have been cut and her weeks have been cut. She should embrace it, otherwise she's going to find herself down the pan, if you ask me. And then we go to the soap awards. Right, spoiler alert, if you've not seen them, they're on later this week. Well, you won't see them because they're on later this week. But if you've not seen the results and you don't want to know, look away now. And probably put your fingers over your ears as well, because you'll hear me whether you look away or not, won't you? I seen them today, so I thought, I'll see who won what. I'm not a massive soap watcher, although I tend to watch more than a normal bloke would, because her indoors have got them on all the time. But I'll tell you what, I do admire a good actor or actress, I really do, whether in soaps or not. And there's a few absolutely Bobby Dazzlers out there. Now I see the best woman in soap this year was won yet again. It's been won many times by Lacey Turner. Is it Stacey Slater? I think it is. Used to watch that 5-6 years ago, got fed up with it, not watched it for years. But many years she was in it and many years she won the award, and rightly so. A fantastic young actress. Lovely actress, Lacey Turner. Top of her game. I don't think there's been anybody better in soap for probably the last 20 or so years, lady-wise, female-wise. Now, they've not said who won it for blokes. I don't know if it wasn't a category. I'm not so sure. But what did they have? I wrote a couple down. Best dramatic piece. Best dramatic piece was won by Steve McFadden. That's old Phil Mitchell. Well, I don't know what the piece was because I've not watched it for 5 or 6 years, as I say. But I've got to say, he's not a bad actor. And acting the drunk, I mean pretending to be drunk, he's brilliant. He's one of the best drunks I've ever seen on screen. You would think he gets drunk to play a drunk. He's that convincing, he's that good. And he's not a bad actor. But he's a bit of a one-trick pony for me. For me, the best actor on there by a country mile in all the soaps is David Nielsen, old Roy Cropper. The best by an absolute country mile. I think he bestrides the whole industry. He's just absolutely sensational. But he doesn't win as many awards as he should. He should be best actor every single year. Nobody comes close for me. I like old Roy, I really, really do. They give, what was another one I seen there? Best comedy performer. Best comedy performer. Won by Patsy Palmer as Bianca. And I thought to myself, she was never funny in it before. What's she doing now to be funny? I can't class her as a comedy performer of any kind. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe her character's changed. I don't know. Maybe she's donning a fez and doing a Tommy Cooper piece a couple of times a week on there. I don't know. I've not seen it, but I don't get that at all. Comedy performance? I find that hard to believe, but everyone to their own. Anyway, there was one award given out. What was it for? Outstanding Achievement Award. Outstanding Achievement Award. They've got me back. They've got me. Not that I've got your back. Not that. I don't say that to anybody. I'm back on side. I didn't like these soap awarders for for giving Best Actor Award year on year to Steve McFadden when David Nielsen, Roy Cropper's about. Nobody should ever beat Roy. They've got me back, don't worry. Outstanding Achievement Award, David Nielsen. I would imagine that's the big award of the night. And Roy got it. Absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. I believe, I read about it since, he's had a fantastic night, only he had the same trouble as myself when he got home. Locked himself pigging out, and he couldn't get in. He normally has his bag with him and the key on a piece of string next to it. You know, he's like a handbag thing. Shopping bag. Forgot his shopping bag, didn't he? It was all tuxedoed up and whatever else. All, slickered up to the best of his ability. Forgot to take the shopping bag with him. Well, he was taking it. Someone said it's a bad look on the red carpet. Left it at home with key in it on string. Silly bugger. But he had a good night until then anyway. And I think that was it. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. That's Showbiz News. That's for today. So if you've not seen the Soap Awards and you don't know who's won, good luck to you. If you've listened in to me, I'm sorry I've spoiled it on Thursday. Watch something else.